welcome back to another episode of Beauty Biz 101 with your hosts, me, Lily Reagan, and
Madeline Rodaball.
Today we are going to be doing a little fun episode. Maddie actually came up with the idea. So we're going to be asking each other questions about each other's professions and seeing if we can get them right. Before we start, have you seen that game on TikTok going around? It's not really a game, but it's like you sit there and pat. Okay, do this. You go, one marshmallow. Check it out. Ooh.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the game where it's like, when you know the words to the song.
Yeah. We can play that later. So it's like you literally go, one marshmallow. Check it out. Woo! Two marshmallow. Check it out. And you keep going. And see how far you can
my
go.
brain hurts already.
Yeah, I couldn't. I possibly
What kind of side of TikTok are you on?
I don't know. The fun side, I guess. Okay, do you have any life updates? We've been winning in softball.
Kinda.
Most of the time.
We won, well, I can't remember when we did all. We're doing good. We're like the second best team.
Like last week, we won both of our games back to back.
Yeah.
And then this time we lost the first one, won the second one.
But we played the best team and we did really good against them.
Yeah.
Even though we
and
still
they were
lost.
good.
They all have people who play all the time, but
yeah.
they were really good. So it was good to like play against them and like just get the experience,
yeah.
you know?
And see how we were against a good team too.
Yes.
That was cool.
And then last episode I hurt my leg. It has recovered. But I did just hurt my ankle.
That didn't even get hurt during the game.
What?
Your ankle.
No, it did.
I thought you said it didn't. I thought you said it.
No, it like, so I don't know if you remember when I went to go get that fly ball and I don't know if you saw my ankle like move a little because there was like a lump or like a hump.
Yeah.
Hill. I don't know. But anyways, I went to run and I felt my ankle just kind of like jiggle, like move.
Ooh.
And I was like, I almost twisted my ankle is what I said. I was like, oh my gosh, I almost twisted it. Like it wasn't hurting. And then we played and then I got home. I was fine in the shower. And then I think after the adrenaline settled down and I took off my shoe, I was like, I can't move.
Oh my God. So
it felt like it was just like dangling.
Ew.
And then it started to bruise, but now it's fine that I have this brace on it. I think it just like needed a break from,
Yeah.
But I'm tired of getting hurt all the time when I don't even do like anything like dramatic. Like
you are on first base though, getting it. I'm not even gonna lie. You do good at first base. Just saying, if Tanner threw a ball at me that fast, I would move. I simply would not even try to catch it. Because he's picking it up, turning around, and throwing it all in the same move. And it's like...
He's too fancy with it.
Yeah, it's just, come on. You're showing off.
Show off, yeah.
He's just trying to look cute for you.
But, yeah, I don't know. We're only 26, 25, but your body really changes a lot when you're not playing sports all the time like you were in high school. Like, I just feel like I get injured so easily or sore so fast. But it's been a fun time playing. I'm sad it's over. Like, almost.
Yeah. Well, it is for me because I won't be there next week.
I know. Which one's that thing?
Really? Black nail polish.
What's
Maddie,
wrong with it?
you're a child of God, damn it.
You hate the black?
Wait, no, I gotta tell you a funny story. I painted my nails black in high school one time. That's what my mom said to me. Oh, that just made me laugh when I thought about that.
If you paint your nails black?
Aren't you? Are you depressed? I'm just kidding.
I sent my sister a video of Tanner wrapping up my ankle for me. And I thought she was going to be like, oh my gosh, what happened? No, she goes, why are your toenails black? That's so ugly.
Little sisters.
I said, what color do you want me to paint them? She's like, white. Which is what I normally do, but I thought I would just switch it up and do black.
Yeah.
Whatever, I guess.
I hate my toes and I got French on them. And I actually kind of like them a little bit more.
Cute.
With the French. So, no major life updates for me. Obviously, we know last time I got engaged. But, honestly, I just, everything's so freaking expensive nowadays. And I feel like weddings are more for the guests. It's something else. It's not even about you guys, so.
Right.
Don't be surprised if we just run away.
I don't blame you.
Get married.
I don't blame you.
Courthouse wedding.
Yeah, it's so expensive. And, like, people make it those prices because they know most people dream about a wedding and will pay that. And it's like, why would you pay $50,000 for one day? Like, absolutely I would rather have that money and go buy like a house or a car or something,
and that's kind of what we're at.
And some people like spend the whole day apart from each other. Like, it's about them, but they're so busy entertaining everybody, they don't even really get to spend time with each other. Which sometimes that's people's style, and that's what they want, but, like, I would want it to be more about, like, seeing my husband and us. So.
Literally.
Yeah.
So do you want to get started with the questions?
Well, let me talk about one thing real quick, because I don't want to forget.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing bad.
I was like,
but we're approaching Halloween haunted house season, so I have to shout out my dad's business that, well, he has multiple businesses, but one of his is the Grissom Maze of Terror, if you've heard of it. It's in Peru. I think this will be our 5th year open.
Cool.
But we open up the first weekend in October, and we will be open Friday and Saturday, only in October. And it's only $15, and it also includes zombie paintball, which is outside. That's kind of fun for kids and stuff to do. Grissom Maze of Terror on Facebook. Check us out, and you'll see me there. I do the makeup, which I learned special effects makeup in esthetician school. And, I'm going to try to get Lily to come with me.
Bring your kids so I can scare them.
And, we can do some fun makeup, or maybe I'll just drag her through and I'll record her reactions.
Oh, God. And it says they have food trucks on there.
Oh, we do. So the filling station, you know them?
Yeah.
They come and they do the food truck. So they have alcohol, and then they have like loaded nachos, tacos, boba, lemonade. And so when you come into our haunted house, it's all indoors. So even if it's raining, you can still come. And it's called the Maze of Terror, but it's not like a maze, like a corn maze or something. It's all inside, and it has all kinds of different themes. And then when you exit, there's zombie paintball outside, there's a pavilion, there's a campfire, and then the food truck and like picnic tables and stuff, so you guys can hang out after.
Cool.
So yeah, that starts in 2 weeks. So be there, be square.
It's Halloween time already, pretty much.
I know, but it's gonna be 80 degrees like this next week. So it's always hard when we start and it's like warm, because nobody's in that fall spirit yet.
Yeah.
But
you want to go?
What?
First question.
Oh, she's ready.
Yeah.
She's so fresh.
Well, you have more questions than me too, so.
Okay. So we each wrote down 10 questions, or you didn't? She didn't
7.
do 10, so whatever. I'll go first. Okay, my question. What does Mandelic Acid do? You use this every day, so what's it do? What is Mandelic Acid?
Why'd you give me a really hard one?
I feel like some of them are hard.
I use it after my toner. Does it help kill bacteria?
Yeah.
Cool. What else? Does it have other stuff?
Yeah. But I mean, you got it right for the most part.
Yeah.
So it's antibacterial. So technically it's an exfoliation serum.
Okay.
But it's not like too exfoliating where you can't use it every day. It's a chemical exfoliant. That is antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. So it kills bacteria and then helps with inflammation. So it's really good for blackheads and whiteheads.
Cool. Okay.
So
is that sun in your eyes? Is it bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Okay,
so you got one right. I'm going to put a check mark by the ones you do get right, because this is like a competition.
Do I get a free facial if I get them? Just kidding. Just Josh then.
Oh, I also want to state something that I've been meaning to state. When we did that other thing where we were asking each other would you rather questions, and you asked me a question is like, would you rather become friends with a client?
Oh, yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about? And you said you would rather have your friends come to you. But we have to remember, you started off as my client, and now we're friends.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is weird.
So I lied. Actually. Okay, your turn. You ready?
Oh,
I'm giving you a question now.
Okay, don't peek.
True or false? I'm actually going to look up the answer. Let me see. No, I'm just kidding. True or false? Permanent makeup uses permanent pigments. Gotcha.
True.
No, false.
Really?
It's semi-permanent.
Oh.
It's meant to fade over time.
Oh. Is there such thing as permanent
tattoo ink?
Oh, duh. Okay. So X for mine.
Yep. Wrong. So wrong. Wrong as you can get.
Okay. She's an idiot.
Your turn.
Okay. Are blackheads considered non-inflamed acne or inflamed acne?
Okay. What? Sorry, I was putting a big red X on the one you got wrong.
Are blackheads considered non-inflamed acne or inflamed acne?
Non-inflamed.
Good job.
Thank you.
So, blackheads and whiteheads are considered non-inflamed. Pustules and papules are considered inflamed, which are going to be the ones that have like the cyst, or like the cyst,
whitehead?
the pus, the whitehead, yeah.
Yeah, I like popping those.
Yeah, well, no. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not supposed to, but
I won't tell anybody.
Good.
Okay, now the sun's kind of bothering me.
Okay, go close the curtain.
No, I'm fine.
Actually, I don't want to get up. Which of the following is not a commonly used ingredient in lash adhesive? Carbon black, oxygen, cyanoacrylate, or hydroquinone? Hydroquinone. I'm just going to...
Hydroquinone. Hydroquinone. Hydroman. Hydroquinone.
Nobody's safe. Okay, which one?
I'm going to say hydroquinone because that is something that we use in skincare.
It's actually oxygen.
Oh.
Yep. Fibbed ya.
Lily's next question. So far, she has 2 right and I have 2 wrong. So that's awesome.
Yep.
Number 3. Do you need a moisturizer if you have oily skin?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Because sometimes your skin is oily because it's not getting enough moisture.
Good job, Lily.
Yep.
And
my license.
It still needs hydration.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
If not, it's going to produce more oil. So use your moisturizer. Maybe just use a gel base if you are oily so it doesn't feel like super greasy. Okay.
Okay. True or false? Laser and peeling the pigment are the only 2 ways to remove your permanent makeup. Because I do have some people think that peeling the pigment off of your brow will remove it, which it will for the most part, but it also causes scar.
What, true or false?
Yeah, false. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, there's more ways,
removal. Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I've thought about getting trained in that.
Yeah.
Look at you go, sister.
Ooh, she's back on the board.
Woo.
Okay, roughly how long is esthetician schooling in Indiana?
6 to 9 months. Do I have to pick one?
No, I wouldn't say you have to pick one, but...
We'll say 7 months.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to school for 7 months.
Did you?
But now I think you can... I think it kind of depends how... You need at least 700 to 750 hours. So however long you can do that. But normally it's 7 months. But they do have an accelerate or a program that takes a little bit longer that I think is 8.5 months. So, okay. She's cheating, I think.
I've just done my research. Okay, how long is the aftercare process for microblading?
Oh. The whole thing, like the flaking off and then the pigment coming back. 4 weeks.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
What is it?
I usually say 4 to 6 weeks, so that works.
Yeah.
But, like, the actual, like, in the beginning part, like, the initial is, like, 10 to 14 days.
Right.
Where you really have to, like, worry about them. And after that, you can work out and whatever.
Because you can't, like, get water in them. You can't have your clients use certain, like, skincare products. And then, they flake off and then they start to get darker and come back.
Because you can... You get them wet because I do the wet heal method. So I actually have them cleanse them with the soap I give them and everything and keep a balm on them. And then some people flake, some people don't. But if they do flake, do not peel it off. Because it will most likely pull the pigment out and leave a scar.
Same with a tattoo. You're not supposed to peel any of it off or a chemical peel. Okay. So that hyacinth mist that you have.
Yes, I love it.
Okay. What kind of bottle should that be in? A, an airless pump, or B, a spray bottle?
Spray.
No. Airless pump.
Is that what it's in now?
Yeah. It's technically an airless pump spray bottle. But you know, like a regular, like a spray bottle, like a squirt bottle?
Yeah.
So it cannot be in that because it is very sensitive to, like, oxygen. So it will not last long. So there have been people on TikTok being like, oh, buy this instead from, like, Ulta. Because the one we carry is $60. And I believe this one at Ulta is only, like, $20 or maybe it's at Sephora, $20.
It's water spray.
It's called Power or something like that. Anyways, one of the ingredients is hypochloric acid, but it is in a bottle that you just, like, spray out. and it needs to be airless because, like I said, if the oxygen gets in there, it's not going to work. Shelf life is only going to be like 2 weeks. And who knows how long it's been like.
Already in the bottle.
Exactly. So you want it to be airless, and the one we have is airless, and then you also will make sure to get every last drop.
Yeah.
So, and ours last, I think like a year.
Cool. So, you can ask me another question since you.
So X for Lily, because she was wrong on that one finally.
Yep.
Okay. Ask you another question.
No, you asked me another one.
Okay. True or false? Skincare is the fastest growing in the beauty industry. So the beauty industry obviously is like hair, nails, lashes, all that. And true or false, is skincare the fastest growing in the beauty industry?
Like being an esthetician?
Just skincare in general.
Okay. I want to say true.
It is.
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with TikTok.
Right.
Yeah.
And just like famous people coming out with their own skincare lines, like, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to ask another one?
Nope, my turn.
Okay.
Okay, which of the following is not a lash map? So each lash map that people do, it has a name to it. Okay.
Okay.
So what the numbers
a lash map even is.
So the numbers. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you.
Is that where you take that string and you map the lashes?
For brows.
Oh! I know. I'm sorry. We're talking.
Okay. You're good.
I know what you're talking about now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So which of the following is not a lash map? So we have cat eye, open eye, dog eye, and doll eye.
Dog eye.
Dog?
Yeah.
Good job. I had to throw that one in there real quick. So open eye and doll eye are actually the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah. 2 different names. Don't know why.
Okay. What does an exfoliator do?
It removes the dead skin cells.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Dead skin cells, or like dermaplane removes peach fuzz, build up, makeup, all that.
Cool. I think no.
True or false? Acne can be 100% cured.
False.
Good job.
It can never be cured. It can be controlled.
Good job, Lily. You better go get your license after this.
I mean, I pretty much should. I've actually thought about it, but...
Yeah. So even people on Accutane or have taken Accutane, your acne can come back. Your acne can always come back because there's a bunch of things that can trigger acne and, gut health, inflammation in the body, whatever. When you do our acne program, we like to say that 80 to 90% of your acne or your skin will be clear because just things can happen. Stress, you don't listen to us and you drink your pop that causes you to break out.
You want something to say?
Same thing happens to my skin. I notice if I drink a lot of pop or if I drink alcohol, my skin will break out. Okay. Anyways, we're just here to help you figure out what your triggers are. Next.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
I thought you were asking another one.
I just did.
Okay, perfect. How many different curls of lashes are there? 4, 8, 12, or 14? So like the lash curls, right? Like C curl and D curl. And... No.
No, okay. I know.
Okay.
Kinda. What was it again?
4, 8, 12,
4.
Or 14. It's 14.
What the That's too many. How do you keep track of all that?
I don't. That's why I only keep a select few.
That's crazy.
That typically suit everybody. I have a few that I've never even touched. Because nobody's needed them.
So does that go, is it like A, B, C, and then goes through the whole alphabet?
No. So it's like, there's a few that like a lot of people don't even carry. So there's like a I, E something, G. The most popular ones are C, CC, D, DD. M is getting pretty popular. L is getting pretty popular, or has been popular. And then there's a J and B curl. Those are the ones that I've really only ever heard of. But Yeah.
What percentage of external aging is caused by the sun/UV exposure? A, 20 to 40%, B, 50 to 70%, C, 80 to 90%. So like what? Like, yeah.
50 to 70.
No.
70 to 90?
80 to 90, yeah.
80 to 90? Oh,
so imagine how young we would look if we didn't get like a bunch of sun damage or if we used proper protection. Like, proper protection.
SPF.
SPF. But you just have to like limit your time. Like, I obviously love being outside, and like you can be outside but you can be in the shade, or you can be outside but you don't want to be roasting. Like, people go to the beach and sit out there for 10 hours. Like, that's not good for your skin. That's why it's, you know, you can get skin cancer and you get all shrivelly and look like a
prune
ball sack. That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
You go.
No, you go. How many do you have?
I have 2 more.
You go one.
Are treatments or good product home care more important?
Home care, because that's what you're doing more of.
Yes. Your results come from 80% of your home care.
That makes sense.
So, yeah. All right, you go.
Okay.
Good job.
Thanks. A+. Okay. How do you properly disinfect your reusable tools? So my tweezers, how would I? There's 3 steps that I do.
Yeah. So, normally like wash them with soap and water.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people will do alcohol and then barbicide, and then we have cavicide, which kills everything, all like HIV, AIDS, bloodborne pathogens, and then people have sterilizers too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do. Yeah.
Good job. You passed.
Okay. Last question.
Okay.
Who's the best esthetician you know?
How do I want to answer this? Let me see. How many do I know? Madeline Rodabaugh.
I had to throw in a goofy one.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Bye. No, just kidding. Is there anything else that we should talk about?
Honestly, I'm about to go play pickleball probably.
Oh, I want to play that still.
Okay, so pickleball. No, but I'm just kidding.
I've had enough of you today.
No.
In the 30 minutes.
Pickleball is literally so fun. Cron and I actually just went and got some paddles too.
I also had another idea, and I want to know how you feel about this.
Okay.
If we talked about like our, like we got deep one day and we just talked about like traumas we've had in our life or something.
Yeah.
Like, would you hate that or like that or like? Okay.
I'm an open book.
Me too.
Yeah.
So
I really don't care.
I don't know. I just feel like that's good, and we can talk about it because we've gone through a lot and we've built, you know, businesses, and then that could help people relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, we are business owners, but also we struggle with like anxiety or like crazy shit going on in lives that also people could relate to, and just kind of maybe get motivated and realize they're not alone. I've obviously have had really bad like depression and anxiety, but I get more anxiety thinking about dying. So
really,
yeah, I'm like so terrified to die. Like, that's one of my biggest fears.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've kind of come to terms with it. Like, it's just gonna like happen, and I can't really do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I, so
I also just feel like there's definitely a spiritual world, whether that is like there's a heaven or there's definitely like an afterlife to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also want to go to a medium.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
I can't.
No? Why?
I just get scared. I don't know.
Scared.
Like, I don't know why I just get such bad anxiety about like death, and like I just think it's crazy. Like, one day you're here and then you're not.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Literally.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Like, nobody knows the actual answer. They hope that they know, but like you're not really 100%.
What about the stories of when like people die and they claim that they go to the afterlife and come back? I'm just always like, is it their brain?
Right.
Like playing something for them, or did they really? I mean, a lot of people do flatline, and it happens and they come back, but it's like your brain also, like they say, your life flashes before your eyes, and like you're still alive so many minutes after you're dead.
Ugh, that stresses me out.
Oh my God,
that makes me sick to my stomach.
I'm done. I'm done.
Makes me sick.
Go drink a ginger ale.
Like, that's just wild to me.
Okay, well, let's not get that deep then.
Cut this out.
Cut this out.
It's just weird. I remember a vivid memory from when I was like 5 years old. I was just in the shower, and somehow I just like started to think about like death. Like, because when you're young, you don't know what that is until you get to a certain age.
About everything.
Right. And I just remember being in the shower, and I just started bawling, and I was like screaming for my mom and like just crying because I was like so scared of it. And I'm still so scared. Like, yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I got introduced to death at a very young age. My dad died when I was 9.
Yeah.
So I feel like I just have like a different perspective.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, it just happens.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just very much like I was scared for a long time because I'm like, literally, like, what happened? Like, was he in pain? Like, it happened in his sleep. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's the best way to go if you're going to go. But yeah, it was just, there was a lot that he was dealing with. And then it's like, grief is such a weird thing because it's like like you get angry and then you're sad. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I'm just like now kind of getting in the angry process, which is weird.
You're only 9. That's so little.
Yeah. But like, it's just like, he's not here for like the big things that I'm going through now. Mm-hmm. So it's like weird. But I do have my stepdad. Yeah. So thankfully he came into my life when I was like 12, I think. And he has been like, not me getting emotional. Don't fucking cry right now. This podcast has took a turn. You said you wanted to get deep.
I meant another day.
Anyways, great man has taken care of me and my family, so that's good. And, has been there for me through a lot. So it's not like I don't have a father figure or anything, but
still sad though.
Yeah.
And hard.
Because it's always like your dad. Like, and I know he's like here because I do believe that there is like an afterlife and people are like spirits and they can watch you and guide you, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. And I think you do too in a way because you do believe in like the angel numbers and that you get signs. No, and stuff. I do. Yeah. So I definitely feel like this.
I'm definitely spiritual.
No, yeah. That was weird.
I think
like the older confused. I get, like the more emotional I am.
Oh, so emotional.
Yeah.
I sob I told you I was sobbing during your video. Your engagement video.
Yeah.
I just sob about everything.
Isn't that so weird?
Yeah. And I'm glad I'm emotional because I know so many people who are very numb to things or they're like, why do you care about that? And I would rather care too deeply about things than not care at all. Yeah. I've had several people tell me, oh, you're so sensitive. You're so sensitive. And it's like, one, that's rude. Not. But two, like I'd rather be sensitive and care about people's feelings and how I'm treating them and things like that and how I make them feel rather than just not caring at all and be like, well, who cares?
Yeah. Literally though. It's just, and you can't care about what people think at the end of the day.
No. But I do.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's way easier said than done.
Yeah.
Like, don't care about what they think. They're not shit to you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, why? Why do you think that way? Like, if people are like talking about you, like, why do you think that way about me? Why do you feel that way about me? Like, have a conversation with me. Like, if you,
it's mostly about themselves normally, or like maybe they're jealous of you because they don't have what you have, or they're, I don't know, envying something that
I feel like a lot of times people do that. There's just something missing from themselves.
Yeah, and they can't figure it out, and maybe they don't even realize it.
Yeah,
but yeah. So
I mean,
go to therapy.
Yeah.
I love therapy. Do you go to therapy?
I don't go anymore. I'm fixed. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nobody's
I kind of just stopped because.
When? How long ago?
I went like 3 times.
Oh. Did you not like your therapist?
I mean, sometimes she just said certain things, but I feel like she kind of like sided with me on a lot of stuff. And I'm like, that's not really why I came, because I know I was in the wrong in this situation and I need you to tell me what I could have done better.
I don't know if they're allowed to say that though. Like there's certain protocols they have to follow. I don't know how it all works, but like I don't know if they're allowed to be like, oh, you were acting like a crazy bitch.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah.
I don't...
And she, like, and you know what? She kind of would say that, but it would more so be, like, siding with my feelings.
Yeah.
And being like, they were in the wrong. They did this. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. But also, like, am I being too crazy on that situation? Like, there's just no, like, it was very much like, whatever you say is kind of like, but there, I mean, again, there were times where she was like, you can do this, you can do this. Mm-hmm. But that was if I asked specifically.
Yeah. I think that's, you might have to, like, do stuff like that, because I do think they have a certain protocol they have to follow, and there's different counselors that focus on different things, or the way that they counsel, I guess. Mm-hmm. Like, mine specializes in a bunch of different, like, things that I found online, and that's why I went to her, because I was like, oh, okay, she specializes in childhood trauma, or EMDR therapy, or EDMR therapy, I can't remember, and that's why I wanted to go to her. But there are some basic ones I feel like that don't really, like, they just sit there and listen. Yeah. You know? And I feel like some people need more than that. Some people just need somebody to listen to them, but at the same time, like, kind of guide them. And But I remember my counselor, like, now she has said stuff to me like, oh, you just seem so much better, like, without certain people in your life and the things that you've gone through, and, like, I can see a change in you. But before, she wasn't going to sit there and say, like, oh, you need to kick this person out of your life after the stuff I told them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She just would kind of say, well, maybe you should create some boundaries, or, you know, but they're not going to kind of say, like, stuff like a best friend would. Yeah. But I feel like mine makes my mind think a lot and makes me figure out what, like, I need to do. So, I don't know. Yeah. I think everybody should experience counseling, even if you feel like you've never gone through trauma, because kind of Tanner and I were talking the other day, and he's like, I feel so bad for you because you've gone through so much stuff, and I haven't gone through any, like, childhood trauma. He's like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm bragging, but, like, my parents have been great and all this, and I'm like, okay, well, there still could be some things that you went through, not childhood-wise, but just in life, that you didn't realize was trauma. And then one day he was telling me a story about, like, an ex, and he goes, now that I say that out loud, that's a little fucked up. I said, yeah, that's some trauma for you, and you just didn't realize it, you know what I mean? Because you just kind of brush it under the rug. So, I
feel like a lot of men,
I think it's very beneficial.
Feel like abuse is just physical.
Right.
So it's like when they're being emotionally, mentally abused, it's like they don't recognize it.
Right, because they're told to be the man, and, like, don't show emotion and don't cry and be tough.
So this past weekend I did a pop-up. Yeah. And there was a little girl there, and there was, like, a bunch of vendors. There's a little girl there, and she was selling bracelets. But it was, like, handmade jewelry. Oh. So she kept coming over to me, and this was before it started, because you get there to set up early or whatever. She's like, so how much are they? And I was like, the price is on the tag, but, like, for you, I'd give you, like, $20 off. And she was like, okay, I'll go tell my grandma, because that's who was helping her. And she had, like, really cute.
Was she little?
Yeah, she was probably, like, 8.
Oh, that's cute.
8 or 10, maybe, somewhere in that range. And so she came over again, and she was like, okay, so if it's this, and then minus 20, it's this, right? And I'm like, yes. And so, like, I ended up walking over there to go check out what she had. And she had this really cute pink, like, different shades of pink beaded bracelet. And I got it. I actually I've had it on since I took a shower earlier. Or I've had it on up until I took a shower earlier. And I took it off because I didn't want it to get, like, gross or whatever. So, I was like, oh, I really like this one. Like, how much is it? And she, like, told me or whatever. And I was like, you know what? Because when she had went back over there one of the times, the grandma came over to talk to me about it and see what it was, because she knew way more about it than she did. But she's like, yeah, she comes out here, or she does a lot of events, and she makes all of her jewelry herself. That's so and cute. She's, like, so driven. And she said that, like, her mom owns, like, a lemon shake up place, and then she'll, like, sell them outside of there. And she, like, made $46, and she was so, like, and that just made her want to keep doing it. And
like
so,
a little Lily.
I know, it was like that ran through me when I was little. Yeah. And so I walked back over there or whatever and asked her how much it was, and I was like, well, how about this? I was like, I love how driven you are, and you remind me a lot of me when I was little. And I know you really want a bracelet. I was like, so what if we just trade a bracelet for a bracelet? And she flipped. She was like, Oh my God. She was like, are you serious?
See, like, I'm about to cry right now.
Yeah, I know. My mom cried too when I told her.
Like, it's just so cute.
She was like, oh my God, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. I was like, is that okay with you? And she was like, well, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, let's go over there. And then her grandma ended up getting herself 2 bracelets and then the little girl another bracelet. So I was like, but yeah. So it was fun.
That's what I love when I don't know. I just love when I see kids doing like lemonade stands or whatever. Too. Like I always go and like support them. Or if they have their own little like business, I always want to support them because that's just so cool that they're doing that at a young age and like they're excited to save their own money and make their own money. Yeah. So and I like really hope like I can like I hope she'll like never forget that type of thing, you know? Right. Like cause she, you know, we'll see her in like 10 years. She'll have her own like whole business.
Yeah, for sure.
She'll be taking all your clients.
Maybe she'll work for me.
There we go.
I'll need some youngins in there in about 10 years.
When our backs are breaking.
For real. Jeez. Okay, well, do you have anything else you want to chit-chat about?
No, I don't think so. Okay. Another episode all over the place. Sorry about that. But
literally we got so emotional. And we were being funny at the same time. So that's just how it is with us, though.
Oh, we also accidentally matched again today. So kind of black and white.
Black and white underneath.
Hers is like more sporty, and mine I had like, I don't know. I've just been trying to dress up more. Yeah. Anyways, still matched, and we didn't even plan it. So it's this. What is that? Telekinesis.
But we're both Virgos, so that's honestly probably why.
Yeah.
Did you know that somebody thought we were sisters the other night on our team?
Yeah. Oh, and somebody commented on my Snapchat of you and Tanner dancing. Yeah. Because all I said was A. Yeah. And he was like, oh, I just love you guys. Like, thinking it was me and Tanner. I didn't even, like, say, like, that's not me. I was just like, okay. Thanks. But we do look alike, I feel like. Dark hair and, like...
The glasses.
The glasses and everything like that. I mean, we resemble each other. Yeah. Like, we could pass as sisters.
We'll just tell everybody from
what's your sun, moon, and rising?
You know? How do you figure that out?
Lily.
Can you do it for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
But I'm curious what yours is. So I'm a Virgo. No. My sun is Virgo, which your sun's Virgo, because I think anybody's sun is what their sign already is, I believe. Rising, Leo.
Is that the time of day you're born?
I don't know. Moon, Gemini. But yeah, you need where you were born, time of day you were born, and the date you were born. Okay. I believe my rising is Leo or it's Libra. I think it's Leo. Because I'm like fire and earth only. And then Tanner is water and air. So it's like perfect.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Perfect balance. Perfect.
Okay.
We'll figure out Lily's sun, moon, rising and get back with you guys.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know on next episode. And then we'll say what it means about me. And then we'll see if it's right. Yeah. Pretty much. Cool. And then we'll bring a medium in next.
No, I will not be attending.
I'm just kidding.
I don't want them to be like, you're going to die soon or something.
No!
Like that.
It's when they bring other people from the other side to communicate with you. If somebody's trying to communicate with you. Would you be freaked out?
Well, I've only had a few people die. Yeah. But I haven't even been like super, super close with them. Like it was like my grandpa, but it was like when I was 13 or 12. So it's like I wasn't super, super close with him at the time. And then I have had a couple friends pass away, but we weren't like super, super close. Yeah. Obviously, it was still devastating and it's very sad. Yeah. But you know what I mean? I don't know if they'd be trying to communicate with me or somebody more important in their life. Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, you never know. But, yeah. But yeah, we'll figure all that out and then we will let you guys know next time on our episode. If you have any ideas for episodes, comment down below. Let us know. We're always up for some inspiration. But some inspo. Yeah. Other than that, I think I'm good. Are you good? Great. Okay. And wonderful. We will see you guys next time. Bye.